Hey everyone, it's Michaela. So, first I wanted to apologize for the wait time on these videos. I have been having a hard time with YouTube and really just having a hard time finding time to make them. So, I don't have my kids right now. I have a break in between work right now, so I decided to make the video. So, today's video is going to be about why I started raising a boss. So, we're gonna go all the way back to when, well, I said that like it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. But anyway, we're gonna go back to when I had Caden. And actually, no, let's rewind it. When I was working at Costello and I was working with teenagers in the teen center, and I was like, I had a feel for it and I liked what I did and stuff. And my boss, he allowed me to do like motivational speeches with them, which was really cool. So I kind of like, so I was like, I can do this, I can do this for the rest of my life, or I can do this as a career. So I wanted to find my niche because yes, I was yes, I was able to get to the teenagers, but I felt like there was something missing. Like it wasn't necessarily my passion. So um, fast forward to a year, I ended up having my first child, and I like fell in love with motherhood. Like motherhood is so amazing, it's so beautiful, and I really love being a mom. So I don't get me wrong, I love being a mom, but I just felt like there was more to life than just coming to kids and like going to work, cleaning, cooking. Like I just felt like I had more in me. My kids are in love with Boss Baby. As we all know, I post videos of them all the time, laughing, and my son, he likes to quote Boss Baby a lot. So, um, they don't really like the movie, but the TV series, um, they watch it on Netflix all the time. When we come home from when I get off of work, I put on Boss Baby and they're like glued to the TV. I know it sounds so terrible, but that is the only way I'm able to get things done, especially with my daughter. So, I started watching Boss Baby and like I was catching on to a few things. So, I was like, maybe I can use some of their techniques or some of their tips because they actually put some tips in there if you really pay attention to it. Now, I've watched both seasons, season 1 and season 2. I have not watched, like fully watched and paid attention to season 3. It's on all the time, but I'm not really paying attention to it when it's on. Um, so from season 1 and season 2, I learned a lot, and I was like, maybe I can start using some of this stuff and teaching it to some other like parents um, who want to become business owners. So we're gonna dig a little bit deeper onto why I picked being a boss lady as like the main thing. So I was hanging around like a lot of moms and I was listening to them, and they were just like they're depressed, or they don't know how they're going to do things, or they just need motivation and they just feel alone, and like almost like their life was completely over because they had kids. Now, I am a firm believer that just because you have kids does not mean that your life is over. It definitely does not mean that. And you can do absolutely anything that you want with your kids. Let me just tell you that. Because I am living proof, okay? I do everything that I want to do with my kids. I mean, yes, it's hard. Yes, I lose a lot of sleep and stuff, but I always find a way to do it. So I wanted to create a community of moms or women to find the confidence to do what they want to do in life and be able to raise their kids at the same time. And on top of that, we're also setting an example for our children, which means that we are shaping the next generation, which is awesome because this generation is ridiculous. So, that was the whole what I did. I ended up when I moved to my place now, I ended up having to work like 2 or 3 jobs to make ends meet, and Of course, other reasons played into that, but I think it helped me a lot because now I'm not dependent on anyone, and now I know that I can do everything that I want to do and anything that I want to do with my kids. Like it is very much possible to do. So, I created the mom group Raising a Boss, where I post a lot of inspirational and motivational quotes and sometimes articles and videos. And I just share a bunch of tips. And then I'm a mompreneur, so I like to encourage the moms in there to find something they're passionate about and try to make it like a career for them. You don't have to be a mompreneur to be in the group. I just want you to do whatever you're doing. I want you to do your absolute best in it. And that way you can teach your kids, hey, if you're passionate about something, put your all in it and you'll be great. Like that's all I want to do because when you do it, your kid's gonna follow. Then when they have kids, their kids are gonna follow, and then their friends might follow. Like it's all just a chain reaction. And I think if we had more people and more groups that were like that, I feel like we could build a stronger community and a more supportive community and just a successful community in general. And also we have an option where you can donate any of your baby clothes or even stuff that like your clothes that you don't wear anymore. You can always donate them to each other in the group. And that has seemed to really help a lot. I have received clothes from many moms in the group, and it has helped me a lot with my daughter because I didn't have a baby shower for her. So I didn't have anything for her, and I used a lot of hand-me-downs for my son, from my son. And I see a lot of moms in the group exchanging stuff, and when I'm going down my personal Facebook, I see a lot of my friends who don't know a lot of my other friends. They actually befriended each other on their personal pages, and they are connecting that way too, and which is what I like to see. So let's just say that Raising a Boss has become very successful and there's still a lot more to come. I'm very excited to see that Raising a Boss is going in the direction that I want it to go into. And I just really hope that we can work together in building a better lifestyle for ourselves and for our kids, and that we can also pass down our knowledge to them so that they can continue to pass it on to their children and their grandchildren and so on. And also their friends and stuff. Like we need more support. We need more people who are legit and supportive and genuine and not, and that's the thing about Raising a Boss. There's no competition in there. There's none of that. We're very supportive. We're very helpful, and I guarantee that you will get the support you need if when you join Raising a Boss. That's no doubt. With that being said, I will go ahead and post the link to the Facebook page. And feel free to join. You do not have to be a mompreneur to join, but you do have to be a mother. Right now we are only focused on the moms. Soon we will start bringing in other groups and other people, whether you're a male or just a female in general, an entrepreneur. But right now we're just focusing on the moms. So if you're a mom and you want some support, if you're thinking about starting your own business and you just don't know where to get started, go ahead and go in the description, click the link to the Facebook page and hit the join button. I guarantee you will not regret that decision. So thank you for listening, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.